With less than a week until the state's vaccine mandate deadline, one local firefighter found out tonight that he will get to keep his job after all. Spokane County firefighter Cordy Miles applied for an exemption from the mandate, and as KREM 2's Ian Smay reports tonight, the fire chief for District 8 says he will make an accommodation for the unvaccinated firefighter.
A Spokane County Fire District 8 firefighter will keep his job after receiving approval for an exemption to Governor Jay Inslee's vaccine mandate. This comes weeks after dozens of community members attended a fire commissioners meeting after the district said it couldn't provide an accommodation for him that would see him keep his job. About 60 people attended the Spokane County Fire District 8 fire commissioners meeting tonight, with about 50 of them taking part via Zoom. They were there to hear whether Corey Miles would still have a job with the district as a paramedic and firefighter after Monday's vaccine mandate deadline. This comes 2 weeks after dozens of community members turned out to support him after the district said it wouldn't be able to provide Miles, who was approved for an exemption to Governor Inslee's vaccine mandate, with an accommodation that would allow him to safely continue to work while unvaccinated. At the end of that meeting, the commissioners said they would work with lawyers to find an accommodation for Miles. The commissioners didn't come to a decision, instead leaving it to the district's fire chief.
Has determined that there'll be no separation of employment and that accommodations will be available for members who have an approved medical or religious exemption.
The decision was met with applause, and Miles used the public comment period to give thanks.
I want to say thank you. So thank you for the accommodations. Thank you for the work you put into this, and I look forward to continuing to serve the community. So thank you.
Fire Chief Lonnie Rash said a number of factors went into the decision, such as other agencies in the area providing accommodations to their unvaccinated first responders that allowed them to continue working. Some of that information didn't come in until this week.
We know that we'll be able to offer those. Will be very similar to what other agencies are probably trying to do, so that we're all near or at the same level for accommodations.
Fire Chief Rash said they are still working at what those accommodations will look like, whether that includes regular testing and mask wearing or any additional steps. He also said that if it takes until after the Monday, October 18th deadline to figure out the accommodations, Miles will be on paid leave until they figure out the final steps of the process. Reporting in Valley Forge, Ian Smay, KREM 2 News.